It's a little, it was a little cold this morning, but I don't see no wilted plants. But it was cold this morning. Anyway, it's almost noon now, and I didn't feel like doing anything yet. But then I decided I need to go to town and have some business there, and then I got to buy some groceries too while I'm there at Walmart. And I forgot to come out, and since I may or may not get to that lemongrass today, I'll try to squeeze that in later. Right now I'm going to uncover it, let it get some air. I can uncover it. It's warmer now, a little warmer. Lemongrass is in the shade right now, but the sun feels warm. So hopefully I can get that dug up and transplanted and in the house sometime today, later today, after I finish my business in town. Okay, let's get something going. I don't know if they found the lemongrass yet. I can't tell. Can't tell if they ate any or not. I can't tell if they ate the lemongrass or not. It's still, most of it's still there. I'm going to say no. Yeah. Cattle are over there. They probably haven't found it yet, that's all. They're relaxing in the shade. Sun feels good though, on me. Okay, let's get my day started. Well, not started, but let's get my car started and make sure it's ready to go. Oh, I pulled my car out, let it warm up a little bit in the sun. 2014 Escape. Yeah, we bought this a long time ago, 2014, because our other cars were getting old, over 20 years old, and weren't very reliable anymore. And we needed a car for the long drives to St. Louis to my wife's doctor's appointments, which she had plenty of. She had doctors here too, but all the time she spent a lot of time in the hospital over there. So we had to make sure we had a good car for that. And it's a nice car. So far it's been pretty good. I gotta get ready to go to town. Cattle are still up in the shade of the tree there by the barn. I don't think they found the lemongrass across the fence yet. But I'm ready to go. I'm all cleaned up, ready to go. The first stop will be to the cell phone repair. Yeah, I think the business is even called CPR, cell phone repair. Yeah, it's a little bit farther than I usually drive into town, but I've been there before in the past, just not recently. Okay, let's go. I need to have them order a new battery, and then it'll take about a week to get the battery, and then they'll call me and I'll bring my phone in, and they'll change the battery for me, because I don't have the confidence to do it myself. Even though I found some instructions on the internet, it just seems too complicated for me. So I'll let the professionals do it. Thought about getting a new phone. My phone carrier, my service, which is called Net 10. They offer phones for sale, and the latest model they had was iPhone 13. They went like $400 or $500 for one, and I just don't feel like spending that much money for a phone when I got one that still works, except for the battery getting low too fast. So I'll hang on to it until it don't work anymore. They look content. Okay, I'm going to head to town now. Get my business done, get some groceries, and come home. Oi, who's that? Hey, kitty. What you doing? You stay out from underneath the car. That's a dangerous place to stay. As I was getting ready to leave, the cattle come down here. There are 3 of them. They found the lemongrass. Yeah, they like that lemongrass. Which they don't get much of, except when this time of year. Yeah, they're eating it. Yeah, they like it. Bunch of kettles. Hey, boy. Better get your share. The other 2 aren't getting any. Oh well, that's their loss. Boy, she got a big mouthful. Good for you, Mama Cow. Look, that's a little treat, ain't it? Lemongrass. You don't get that around here. They don't grow naturally. Okay, I'm gonna head to town now. Or it gets too late in the afternoon. It's already 1 p.m. Okay, I'm ready to leave now. Takes about a half hour to get to town and a little longer to go where I'm going. I gotta drive into the town. Cross the interstate too. Okay, let's go. I'm going there on the railroad. There's 1, 2, I saw 3 vehicles go by. One bike truck and those 2 things. Okay, traffic's clear. Gotta go. Haven't been this far into town for a long time, since before my wife passed away. We used to go in here to go to Long John Silver's, which is across the interstate. Yeah. This is a 5764, I think. I didn't make it through the light. Yeah, interstate's just over there. Yeah, over that way. Yeah, that's how where it crosses. Yeah, I remember when this I helped build part of the 64 over by Richview when I was right after high school, before I joined the Navy that summer, and this intersection here, there was nothing here except a truck stop. And now there's everything's here, even Walmart. But I hardly ever go into town anymore since my wife passed away. But I'm going today. Made it across the interstate, another red light. Yeah. Now I know why I don't come in here no more. Another red light. Almost to where I'm going. I think it's just up the hill there. That's where I'm going. Cell phone repair. I'm here. Well, I finished in there. They set up they ordered the phone battery, and it should be here sometime next week, and they'll call me to bring it back. All right. And it cost me around $89, I think. Yeah. For everything. And when I bring it back, I think I'm going to get one of their what do you call it, protectors. Yeah, Yeah, some kind of protector. The one I have is it was one of those plastic thingies, films, but they got something like glass. Costs about $40 or so. So I'll get that to more protection, and it'll be clear too. Right next to Walgreens, and I've been there many times with my wife before. I'm gonna go to Walmart now. I'm gonna go the back way. Yeah, when I go back, I'm going to take the first intersection and go left, and that goes to the back way. Also goes to the hospital. So there's less traffic lights on that going that way. I'll turn left on this light. I've never been here before. This is the back way. This is a newer highway here. A bit years ago though. This highway crosses the interstate to farther south than the other highway. Actually, this is the intersection where I turned left there to go to the hospital for my doctor's appointments. Now I'm headed to Walmart. This is on there, right up there. Oh, I'm at Walmart, and there's a bunch of police over that way in that little food truck. 3 p.m. Gotta get home. I should be done packing by 4. Adios, Walmart. Going home. On my road again. I'm on my road again. I'm going home. I'm going home. Almost home. Another quarter mile. Yeah, I'm home. Cattle relaxing over there by the bale. Laying down. One of them standing. I guess I'll feed hay tomorrow, whether they need it or not. Home sweet home. I'm back. I can't see the cattle from here. They're too far down. Gotta back up until under my carport so I can unload my grocery haul. I might still have time to dig up that lemongrass there and transplant them into smaller containers. Well, I still got a half a tank of gas, so that's good. Or a little less than half. It'll be a while for you. I only drive this thing about once a month. I think the last time was 2 months ago, but I try to do it once a month to stock up on groceries at least. Or doctor's appointment. I take this to doctor's appointments too, which I got one next week. Right back where I started from. I'm home and ready to unload. This load of groceries cost me $438. Well, it's $437.58 to be exact. A little bit more. My estimate was off. I estimated about 360, so I guess I wasn't estimating good as I was throwing some stuff in. I just estimated as I go along, but I guess somewhere along the line I lost track. Anyway, let's unload it. All right, I unloaded the car and put it here. Get it closer to the door. All the groceries are put away. And it's 4:30 and it's 62 degrees. The air's cool, but not much wind. but it feels good out here. Well, it feels good out here, but I don't feel like digging that up today. I got one more lemongrass to dig up. I cut them off yesterday, and I did the 3 small things, got them transplanted. They're in the house. They're already starting to grow a little bit, but it's too late, and I just don't feel like doing it. I'll do it tomorrow. But I'll have to cover it up again for tonight because it's supposed to get down in the lower 30s tonight, so got to protect it. Okay. I do have something to do though in the garden. Yeah, I had some overflow kitchen waste because my pot was full already. Mostly sweet potatoes and what do you call those things? Pears. When I cut up the pears. Anyway, I'm going to dump it now. I dumped the 2 small containers. Now I'm going to dump the big one. Okay, got my garbage dumped. I'll let the sun go down, or getting close to going down, and then I'll cover that lemongrass up again. I'm going to take a closer look at it, see how much it's grown since yesterday. Yeah, I cut it off yesterday. You can always see, you can always see the centers are growing out about 1/2 inch or so. And that was just one day. Yeah, there I am. There's me shadow. And there's the cattle. Is she eating? Or just got her head in and she had her nose on the ground. There's the rest of them. Tomorrow I'll put a bale over there. Yeah. Over that way. Okay. Guess I'll go download some videos. Nice shadow down there. Yeah. Hopefully that grows. I think that grass is growing. Maybe they're eating it as fast as it can grow though. Yeah, sun's really low. It's about 4:45 p.m. So yeah, too late to start digging that lemongrass up. I'll get plenty of time tomorrow. I'll protect the clump of grass tonight with that tub again, or that barrel. Okay, I'll work on that tomorrow after I feed hay. Hey little kitty, look, he's going out on his own now. He don't wait for his mama. You behave yourself and watch out for danger. Stranger danger. If you meet something you don't know, run away. Look at that. He likes to roll around like his mama did. You want to play? No. You go hunt something. I'll come back around 6. That's when the sun goes down. He can play with himself now. Look at that. Mama's probably out hunting somewhere, but he's over there. Oh, he had to dump a load. Okay, gotta go in. Oh, he just shot through here. At least there's no wind today much. There's a little breeze, but nothing like it was the other few days. This is a nice breeze. Okay, gotta go in now. It's almost 6 p.m. and sun's getting low, and I'll get to cover up my lemongrass because it's cold tonight. Sun's over there. No, the sun's over there. The sunshine is shining on those trees back there, and the cattle are out eating grass again. So I guess I'll cover that up again. Okay, it's covered up. That barrel, wide barrel barely fits around that clump of grass. Okay, I'll go to the west side and see what it looks like over there as the sun's going down. Sun's shining on these trees. Yeah. I think I see the sun through that door over there. Sun's, sun's still shining on these trees. There it is. Just sliding down behind the trees now. The same view last night. Just about this time too. Right around 6 p.m. Or a little bit before. Well, that's all for today. Tomorrow I got planned already. First thing I'll do is feed 2 hay bales out at the big pasture, bring a bale back, feed a bale here, and then I can dig up the rest of that lemongrass and get it in the house. Oh, look at those 2 jets. One up here, one down there. Or jet trail, should I say. I can't see the jet. Yeah, somebody's going somewhere. Let's see. They're headed southeast. I bet they're going to Florida. Or somewhere over that way. Or Atlanta. I bet they're going to Atlanta. Yeah. Atlanta's in that direction. That's a big airport. I've been there a couple times. On the way to the Philippines. That's a long way. I'd rather fly out of Dallas though. I'd rather fly to Dallas and then go to the Asia. There's another jet up that way. Yeah. Look at these big birds. He went below the trees. I guess they're getting ready. They're going to go roost somewhere. They're going to go roost. Well, anyway, that's all for today. I got my schedule for tomorrow. Alright, that's all, folks. There they are, all stretched out. They're all eating something. But not the hay right now. But there's still hay there to eat. Yeah, it goes all the way over that way. That's all old hay from, yeah. Okay, that was from last week. That was from the week before that. That's a week before that. And a week before that. That'd be 1, 2, 3. There's about 4 or 5 weeks of hay feeding there. Because I started feeding hay early this year because of the dry conditions. Yeah. That's the way it goes. That's why I got hay for when I need it. Alright, that's all. Neighbor's burning trash, but the wind's blowing it that way away from me, so that's good. I won't have to smell it.